welcome to my kitchen. Tonight we are going to be making meatballs with venison and Italian sausage. We're going to start our meatballs by adding our meat into our bowl. I am using 1 pound of sweet Italian sausage. And I'm using 1.5 pounds of ground venison. Normally when I make meatballs, I actually make it half sausage and half ground beef. But I don't actually have any ground beef and I have loads of venison. So we're gonna make it with venison tonight. To this meat, I'm gonna add 1 egg. Next, I'm going to add some garlic powder. I'm probably going to add quite a bit. So that's a tablespoon. I think I'm gonna do about another half. So it's 1.5 tablespoons garlic powder. Two tablespoons parsley. About a teaspoon of pepper. Tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And I'm just going to sprinkle in some red pepper flakes. You don't have to add that if you don't want to. I like my food to have a little bit of a kick. Now we're just going to mix it up. And I put some gloves on because I really don't like the way raw meat feels. But you certainly don't have to. We're just going to mix it really well. We especially want to make sure that the meats are evenly incorporated. Well, we want to make sure that everything is equally incorporated. There we go. I'm going to cook these in lard. You can use olive oil if you wanted to, or really any kind of oil or fat, whatever you prefer. But I'm just going to use about 2 tablespoons of lard. We're going to melt this lard and heat it up. And in the meantime, we're going to shape our meatballs. All right. We want them to be about equal size. That's just so they cook evenly. Our meatballs are all shaped. Our lard is nicely melted. Just gonna coat. There we go. Now we're just going to take our meatballs and set them in. While the meatballs are in the skillet, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the oven and preheat it to 350. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to brown them in the skillet, and then I'm going to take that skillet and I'm gonna pop it in the oven until they're finished cooking. So when we brown them, what we're looking for is we're looking for this really nice golden brown on them. We want that on all sides. That brown is what really brings out the flavor. So our meatballs are all browned. The oven is also preheated. So we're just going to pop these into the oven to finish cooking them. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes and we'll come back and check them. So our meatballs are done. It's time to take them out and see how they turn out. And there they are. See, they turned out beautifully browned. They're nice and firm when you push on them. Tells you that they're done all the way through. If you weren't sure, you could always cut it open and see if they're still pink on the inside. Just pick one of them, and if there's still a little bit of pink, you can pop it back in the oven for a little bit longer. But I know that these are done, so I am going to serve them up for dinner. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. If you want to be notified when I upload my next video, please consider hitting the subscribe button. You can push the bell that's right next to it and you'll get a notification when I upload my next video. So thank you for joining me tonight. I hope to see you next time.